Now we're live.
Yay.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let me go ahead and I can kill the background music now. There we go. All right. So, first thing I want to talk about
Yeah.
before we get deep into Dragon's Cup,
Yeah. And by
and
the way,
that is
um, what's the difference between live and podcast?
this is actually like right now, people could get on Facebook Live or the
Oh,
tube of you, and actually watch us talking right now.
okay.
That's the difference. So, but what I will do
Yeah.
is I'm going to take this because it's recording it also. It's streaming it live and recording it. So I'll put this out as an audio
Okay.
version as well, just so people can listen.
Okay.
But when you and I had dinner back in January when I was in Vegas for SHOT Show,
Yes.
you had divorced Carry Optics altogether.
That's not entirely true because I'm shooting the CO Nats.
Oh, you said you were done. You said you were doing it. You were moving to open.
I am, but I'm still gonna
Okay.
shoot CO Nats. I'm gonna keep
Okay.
that line in. But yes, yeah,
You but your primary division is going to be open.
yes,
Okay. Are you happy? Do you
yes.
liking it?
Yeah, I'm very much enjoying it.
Well, and I was because back in January when I asked you, I was like, "So,
Yeah.
what gun are you going with?" You're like, "Well, I'm an engineer. I can't decide."
Yeah, I looked into like 10 builders and
Wow.
it was a huge headache, but the lead times are insanely long and I need it. I told you I'm shooting it for, to prepare for the world shoot. And some guys, they have a lead time of like 2.5 years and that just won't work for me? Uh,
We have our first question.
oh,
You
okay.
ready?
Yeah.
Is June shooting Summit City bullets through the open gun? Thanks, Manny.
That's a great question. So at the moment, so I've tested Summit City, which is the plastic coated bullet, um, out of open gun, which worked. But I know that like coated bullets, uh, they can have like leading issues when you really jump up in the velocity. So I haven't extensively tested it with the 124 grain and open gun. Uh, right now I'm just using plated bullets because plated bullets they have the maximum velocity set to above major power factor. So the answer is like right now no, but we're doing some testings and stuff. But for sure in minor, Carry Optics minor, yeah, Summit City all the way.
So, are you saying is the bullet deforming because of the higher pressures?
So what I hear from gathering all the information is coated bullets could, strip off because of how fast the bullet is traveling through the rifling, and it could cause leading and some, issues. I haven't, tested to that point. I've just done chronos, accuracy tests, which seem to work fine. But it's just the round count. Like you shoot hundreds of rounds and, is it gonna let up the bore? Things like that. So I have to get into that. But I heard coated bullets are kind of prone to, yeah, they're not really designed for high velocity setups.
Okay. Interesting. I don't shoot open. I know Manny does, so it makes sense as to why he would ask that.
Yeah, I mean, I heard. Some of my friends actually uses Summit City in open, uh, and some people use different coated bullets in open division. So they've successfully managed to do that. I don't know the recipe yet, but once I find out, I'll probably, you know, you know, get more into it. Yeah.
Okay. I imagine it would have to. I mean, everybody seems to have a slightly different variation of the coating. So I imagine too, it depends on what the ingredients are in the coating. So,
Yeah.
uh oh. All right. I do have my Google document up just so we can make sure I hit on all the topics I wanted to talk to you about.
All right. Sounds good.
So now you shot Dragon's Cup, and it has been getting all kinds of fanfare. After the first Dragon's Cup, people started talking about it. After last year's, people really started talking about it. So there was a lot of fanfare going into this Dragon's Cup. Is Dragon's Cup all that it's made out to be?
Uh, Certainly the hype is pretty. It's a reasonable hype, in my opinion.
Okay.
A lot of top shooters coming to the
Mm-hmm.
map, like Max, Michelle, JJ, Rakaza. So a good match is when all those guys show up, right? Like if I go to a local match and those guys show up, that match is instantly the hype. Like it's a level 3 match. Yeah.
Okay.
So depending on who shows up, it kind of defines how how good of a match that is. So
Okay. Since
yeah.
you're shooting CO in 2 months,
Oh yeah, the Sionets.
yeah. Did
Yeah.
it make you want to shoot CO to see where you would place now? Because look, they were all there. Nils, JJ,
Oh
Max, Jacob was there. Mason was there. They were all there.
yeah, I know. It was awesome for Carry Optics division. No, because I am fully focused on in open division
Okay.
until world shoots. So carry optics, I'm gonna do what I can, but still my focus and commitment is open division.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it would have been nice to see how where I fall in, but I mean they're awesome shooters. I'm sure they would have been awesome, but like it doesn't. I don't. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the heat was definitely there for Carry Optics division.
yeah,
For
100%.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you send me the link to this live real quick? Because I think some of my friends are trying to watch too, but
Yep.
yeah,
I will do that right. You want YouTube? Is that good?
yeah, that should work. Yeah.
Okay. Um, should be. I gotta switch back to my account. Yeah. Now, how did you get to Dragons Come? Did you fly? Did you drive? Because you're a good ways from Odessa and
Yeah, I flew.
Vegas. Is you flew? Okay. I was gonna say that's a good distance away.
Yeah, for me, I know a lot of guys that they don't they don't mind driving, but if it's over 7 hours, I'm 100% flying.
Okay. And how far of a drive would it be?
It would have been like over 10 hours, 12, 15 or something.
Okay.
15 hours, yeah.
All right. I just sent it to
Thank
your
you.
Instagram. You're welcome. All right. So did what day did you shoot? Did you shoot Saturday and Sunday, or did you shoot all day?
So learning from the last match, Dragons Cup 2.0, I I shot 2 days because last year it was in May, I believe, and it was 100 degrees from start to finish, and that was like a torture. So this time around, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do 2 days, break into two, and do my best. But even then, it was a total disaster.
Oh, okay. Now, so did you fly in Thursday or Friday? When did you fly in?
I flew in Friday, so I took a day off from work Friday. Flew in, walked the stages, and then started shooting Saturday.
So you would have had a chance then to see other people shoot the stages.
Um, yes, but the goal is for me to really walk the stage. So I don't get to really watch them shoot. Plus, like if I'm watching, I want to watch the Super Squad shoot, but they always shoot, like toward the end or PM. So that doesn't really happen. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what did your all right? So walk me through what your schedule was like while you were there.
Yeah. So I flew in. I flew in Friday and walked the stages. Uh, I walked the wrong stages for Saturday, which was a problem. Uh, Started Saturday PM, and
Oh,
I think they shut down after at around 6 p.m. But we spent about 5 hours for PM schedule, and we only shot 3 stages.
because of the sandstorm?
The sandstorm plus the squats just kept getting backed up, and we shoot this one stage, we go to another stage, we basically wait an entire squad go through the stage, we shoot that stage, we move on to that, the same thing repeated. So there was a huge delay. So first day was only 3 stages for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of that reminds me a little bit of Steel Challenge, where every time I've shot Steel Challenge, that's the way it's been. We get done here, we go to the next stage, we have to wait for those people to finish shooting, and
Yeah.
man, that gets old.
Yeah. Plus, like,
Okay.
we're such good shooters that, generally our squad's really good and we finish really, quick.
So you had a lot of better shooters on your squad.
Oh, yeah, our squad was pretty good. Like, they knew what they're doing. They've been shooting for a long time. They knew what they're doing, and we're
Okay.
fast. And a couple people didn't show up, so I'm always in a fast squad, for some reason, but yeah, it was it was a fast squad.
Okay. So now you had the sandstorm on Saturday.
Yes.
So they shut it down. I know when that happened. Now, what happened overnight? What I guess a front moved through, a weather front.
What does that mean?
Well, like the next day, the weather was completely different. Correct?
Yes, it was extremely cold and windy.
Were you prepared for that?
I was not because I thought it was gonna be really hot, from the last year, and
Right.
it was a really polarizing weather. Saturday it was sunny, pretty good until the sandstorm. Sunday, I think the sandstorm covered or the clouds covered the sun. It was very windy and cold, and I have pictures of I took of my squad. What they did was they found blankets. Here, I'll show it to you. And this is what they did. You see it?
They're wrapping blankets around them.
Yeah, they're so cold and freezing that they
Wow.
got into a circle and just wrapped themselves up. It was very hostile environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
I
crazy.
actually Saturday night I went out to buy a jacket because we saw the forecast that it would be really cold. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
Now, yeah, there was like a 40, I want to say it was like a 40-degree temperature change, wasn't it? Or close to it?
Yeah, it dropped to like 40 degrees, but felt like freezing because it was so windy.
Okay. All right. So, what stage, when you started shooting on Saturday, what stage did you start on?
Yeah, so let's see. I started from stage two.
And what was that stage?
I could share that to you if you want.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Share the screen. See. Okay. Stage two. Uh, yeah, I don't have that video, but stage
Okay.
two. Uh, I started kind of slow. I'm still getting used to open gun, and you want to go fast in open division, but I was basically shooting open gun like it was carry optics.
So,
So
okay, so you're a little more conservative on stage two.
yeah, in the beginning I was shooting a little too slow, I think, but I started picking up speed toward the end of the day and then Sunday. But I started like I'm used to shooting carry optics. This was my first major in open, so I I'm still trying to get to that good pace. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
Now, now it looked like a big stage too. It looks like a 31 round stage.
yeah. Let me see if I can pull up the PDF.
Because I mean, you didn't do poorly on it. That's for sure. Now it says in practice score you were sixth, but I don't know if that's sixth overall or sixth in open.
Uh, I haven't really checked that, but let me see.
Well, it shows you have a stage win. Did you have an overall stage win or an open stage win?
I had an overall stage win, just
You had
one.
an overall stage win?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
was overall totally just beat everybody by like at least a half a second. I think a second, but that was a good stage.
Well,
Let's
and
see.
so then you were sixth on stage two. So for being slow and shooting carry optics open, that's pretty solid, June.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I was very slow. Like my time was really slow compared to others, but I guess I picked up points. But I was by average like 3 seconds, 4 seconds slower than like the fastest guy, and I felt really slow. Like I saw myself shooting, and my transition was like very slow. Like I could see my arm just move like this. So I wasn't really happy. But let me check. Do you have the matchbook by any chance?
I don't believe I do, no.
Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can pull that matchbook up.
I can. Oh, that's weird.
Here it is.
If I go to USPSA,
I got it here.
okay.
Your
Yeah, I
screen.
don't. I do not.
I'll just share your entire screen. Yep. All right. Matchbook. Here.
I'll make this a little bit smaller so we can.
Ah, so many ads. Stage
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah, stage two. So yeah. In summary, the match was very technical. A lot of far targets. A lot of stages required you to really think about it because a lot of people shot many different ways. Um, so in that aspect, it's a great match. Yeah, it was technical in a sense that you can shoot it in different ways and still just be unsure if that's the best stage plan.
Now, can you define for you what's a far target? You said there were lots of far targets.
Oh, like partial targets, IPSC targets, 15 plus yards, 20 plus yards, even 25 yards, like no shoot targets, like those pretty far targets.
25-yard targets with no shoots on them?
Yeah, yeah, I believe in one stage like it was almost 30 yards, and it was a no shoot target with like almost like 30% only visible. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, those like partial targets. IPSC targets are fun. I love IPSC targets. They're more challenging, a lot harder to hit to alphas. And
Yeah.
generally, targets are distanced, not like up to your face. Yeah, those are good targets.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, they definitely add a challenge to them. So,
yeah. So I did enjoy the match, but I do have a few comments and feedbacks about it.
okay.
One is they had way too many 30 plus round stages, like high round count. Basically,
Okay.
every stage except one stage was high round count. In IPSC term, it would be called long course. So every stage was long course except one course. And the problem with that is, a lot of squads are backed up and there was a lot of delays.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Um
I hear some
yeah.
static noise.
You hear what?
Oh, I heard some static noise, but
Yeah.
yeah, and for a match to be good, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to have, all long courses. Like a good
Right.
balance of, small, medium, long course,
Right.
a good mix of it, is good. Like the match doesn't always have to have, 30 round plus stages for every stage to be a good match.
I couldn't agree more with that. A good mix of a variety is a spice of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
yeah.
So that was stage 2. Now you actually did well on that because, like I said, you were sixth
Okay,
on
in the
that.
division or
No,
okay.
I think that's overall.
Okay. All right, cool. I didn't
Um,
really check, but cool. Nice.
yeah. So not too shabby.
All right.
Now, so you that means you shot stages 2, 3, and 4 Saturday.
Yes, 2, 3, 4 Saturday. This was a good stage stage 3.
Okay. Now that looks. I'm gonna make that one a little bit bigger here.
Yeah, pretty technical. I saw people going left. I saw people going right, doing different stuff. I went right, and I did pretty differently from the rest of my squad.
Now, the last one it looked like you had swingers on it. Does this one have any swingers?
Uh,
Oh,
yeah, there was a lot of swingers at the match, but not too difficult. They're relatively slow, and a lot of it showed exposed, like basically 100% of Alpha Zone, so it wasn't too difficult to engage.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, but this stage here, this should be stage 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like there's one all the way in the back there, behind hardcover.
The swinger?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, right there. I can see your cursor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought Tim Dundery had posted something like 12 out of the 14 had some type of swinger, mover, something.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it looks like there's what, 3 different shooting positions here?
There's 4 boxes.
Okay, I see 3. Is there one to the right or the one up front?
Let me see.
up front?
Let me share just the Dragon's Cup. Okay, there you go. Is this better?
We'll find out.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, there's four diamond shaped boxes.
Yep.
Okay. The one up front just looked like it was around the wall, but I guess it's an actual shooting position.
Yeah, there was four boxes.
So where's the start position? All the way up range there?
Anywhere in outside. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think most people started from the where that mannequin's standing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And what'd you do? Just like shoot in a circular direction all the way around?
Yeah, so a lot of people went clockwise, but I went counterclockwise. Yeah.
Why did you go opposite of everybody?
Um, so a lot of people, what they did was shoot the target on the right, transition, and then kind of carry the momentum to the left and shoot the target on the left and leave that box. What I did, what I saw was um, I just shoot one target and skip that wide transition because you're doing from far right to far left, right?
Oh, like,
So
almost like a 180-degree transition.
yeah, almost maybe like 160 degrees. So
Okay.
instead of that, I just drew my gun, took two shots at the target on the right, and just take off, go to the next position, do it, and then so on. So I just wanted to do that. I thought that was more efficient. I'm trying to minimize like wide transitions. That was the game plan, and it turned out okay. Like I think I placed pretty well in this one.
I would say second's pretty good.
I was second. Okay, thanks.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've got
Yes.
practice score up. So,
Oh, okay, great.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the stage. I think I could have gone faster. Had some extra pickup shots, but other than that, it flowed pretty well, executed well.
All right. And then stage 4 was your last stage of the day.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
yeah, and the
the whole
funny thing,
half day of shooting,
yeah, because
three stages.
so stage four, I shot it, and then stage five. Um, Actually, I was the last shooter um, that day, and Billy Dotson was actually there before they shut down the whole match, and he wouldn't let me shoot it. Like I was the last person shooter on the squad. I could have shot it, and the ROs they were like kind of perplexed, like, oh, like you know, haven't finished it, but he shut down after the second last shooter. So I was like,
Oh, wow.
dude, come on, like we see the sandstorm coming in, like we can see it in the back, but I could have just shot it real quick, it doesn't take that long, 30 seconds. But yeah, I was really bummed out.
To be
Anyway,
exact, it took you 25.30 seconds to shoot stage 5.
yeah, with a make ready probably would have taken like 1 minute.
Right. All
Yeah.
right, so this is stage 4. It looks like a big S turn. The big letter S.
Yes, this was a good stage. Like a lot of people had different ways to attack targets. I enjoyed it.
So, did you start where that person is standing in the PDF file?
Yeah, so this was also start anywhere outside, but I started from where the mannequin is. Yeah, this stage had a 180 trap target. And
Oh, this is
I
the
heard,
one.
yeah, I heard a lot of people got DQ'd because of that one target. It's the one where you see the RSU arms.
Yeah.
That it's that target, and apparently a lot of people broke 180, but I didn't see any problem. I can show you my run.
All right, let's see it.
Okay, let's see. Um, Entire screen, window. Okay. is this one. You see it?
No, all I see is it might be all right. Let me.
Oh, 1 second. Let me do this one more time.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not used to this platform. It is this one. You see it now?
Yes. Yep,
Okay.
I see it now.
I hope it plays well, but I'm gonna play it. Let me know if it plays.
Are you ready?
Looks good.
Stand.
Does that look good? Can you hear
Yeah,
it?
it looks good. Yep,
Okay.
I can hear it.
All right. So
Are you ready? Stand by.
is that a mistake?
If you're finished, unload, show clear. If
All right. So I did great until the last position, and I just kind of like fell apart there. Yeah.
Well, I don't know that that's falling apart, but okay.
Yeah, that pickup shot really kind of ruined the whole time, but it was good in the beginning. I really liked it. So yeah, I mean, just start on the right, go to that partial, and then all I had to do was just kind of slip out of there and then just get that open. But I heard some people got DQ'd for it, so it's like, damn.
There were a lot of DQs.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Knock
Um,
on wood.
oh, wait a minute. Whoop. Okay, that's out. Yeah, real quick, it was. Whoop. That was a little too fast. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
Damn,
18,
that was a trap.
21, 22, 23, 20, at least 24 DQs.
Wow.
Now, Lane Grease,
Yeah, I heard about that.
well, they don't have him as being DQ'd though in practice score, but they only show him as having run like a couple of stages, like I think 2, maybe 3.
Well, what I heard was he got DQ'd on that stage for that target, but I could be wrong.
He did. He posted the video, and
Oh, I
he showed them stopping him and saying he broke the 180. But the standings, they don't actually have him DQ'd in practice score. Really weird.
I see. So he could have just kept shooting.
Something. I mean, or they need to go back and update practice score.
I see.
Now, is this stage 5?
Yeah, so that was I didn't shoot that stage on day 1, but yeah, that is stage 5.
But that's your first stage on day 2, right?
No, so they shut down the match Saturday, and they told us to just start from where we're supposed to start on day 2. So we started uprange in a different zone,
Okay.
and then come back to where we left off after we finished the entire schedule to finish where we left off.
Okay. All right. So now I've got the standings corrected. So your first stage of the day, you were 13th overall out of like 400 and some odd people. So pretty solid. Your second stage, which was stage 3 for you, you were 6th. So that was a good one. And even that one right there where you said it was good until the end, you were still 8th overall. That's everybody. That's Max, both Maxes, Michelle and Leah Grandis, everybody included.
Yeah, but they're shooting carry optics. It's not fair.
Yeah, but well, okay, but Leo Grandis is it, and
Oh,
he
yeah,
smoked everybody.
yeah, yeah.
Brian Harrington, he did very, very well at that match shooting PCC. So, not good. still a good finish overall on the stage.
Yeah.
So then, where would you have started on day two then?
So day two is the up range, which yeah, we started from stage 9.
Okay, stage 9. This
Yeah,
thing
it
is
was
not.
so cold.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, was stage 8 chrono?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so your first stage of the day, and it was yeah, I guess you would call it it's a 23 round stage, so it's a pretty good sized stage.
Yeah, probably mid to long course. Yeah.
Right.
But other than like 23 round stages, a lot of like long courses, uh, open division did not have the advantage. Meaning like where I reloaded in open division, carry optic shooters reloaded. So like the reload part wasn't an advantage, or the round capacity wasn't an advantage in
Mm,
this match.
okay.
Yeah, because that comes uh, to light when it's like kind of a short, more
Like a
like
25 round stage, you're
yeah,
not
25
reloading.
or below. Yeah, but because there was a lot of long courses where it was 30 plus rounds, where carry optic shooters were reloading, I was basically reloading. So it's not like the round capacity helped.
No, but at least you had a big fat magwell.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
You don't have to be quite as fast as Jay Beal on the reloads because you got that big fat magwell.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So now, what did you think of this one?
Yeah, this was pretty technical. I had to really think about how to shoot it.
Okay.
Um, but it was very cold, so I had to just shoot uh, to how in that cold condition. So it wasn't like I did great, but it was like I I just shot it. Uh, but it was technical. I enjoyed it too. This was a good stage.
Now, are there any swingers or movers or bobbers or anything on this one?
Yeah, there was a partial swinger, the with a hardcover that really tricked me. So I activated in the beginning and then shot at later in the last position.
Okay.
Um, I'm just gonna blame the weather on this one. My fingers were frozen, and I really wanted to get good hits, good 2 hits, but with the frozen finger and first stage, I couldn't really do it. So I took 4 shots at it, which took out a lot of time. Uh, but other than that, it was okay. Yeah.
So where's the start position on this one?
There's like X's near that door. I think I have the stage run. I can pull that up. It wasn't too good, but
Oh, is the door in the middle right there, in the middle of that U shape?
yeah. So let me
Okay.
try to pull that up. Uh, entire screen. I'll just do entire screen. Okay. So extra shots.
I'm not seeing it.
You
Oh,
see
there we
it?
go. Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't too good. I'm not happy with it, but I took 4 shots and just taking too many shots.
So you wearing a GoPro? Is that what you've got?
Stand by!
Yeah, that sucked. Stinky.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But I had all 4 shots on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had 4 hits.
All 4 hits, but I just, I didn't feel confident. Day one, super cold, so I was just spraying at it. pretty much.
Now, did you? So you said you went and bought a jacket the night before. Did you have a sweatshirt or anything like that to wear to keep you warm while you were shooting, or?
No, so with this one, I didn't do any reload. So I think I had it on me, the jacket, but it was still,
Okay.
yeah. Um, it wasn't until maybe the second stage of the day, somebody offered me the hand warmer, but it was pretty brutal.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So that was stage 9. And that was a 23 round stage. Now this is stage 10,
yeah,
and it looks like a 27. Let me confirm. Yep.
yeah.
27 round stage. And you had a heck of a run on this one. All right, so what are we looking at here, June?
Yeah, it was this one was another confusing stage where people had to think about it. I saw other people go start up and then come back down, but I started back and then went up. Uh, yeah, they had some activator targets. Nothing too crazy. It was a good match. Stage 2, I liked it.
Now, what is that up front far right?
Oh,
There's
that was just an open target at
no. Now come all the way back up range towards the shooting position
shoot here.
on the right there. Keep
Here.
coming. Nope, keep coming. Yeah, right there. What is that over there?
Oh, it was an open target, I believe, just a USPS target, but I think they had an error and just put it to target in the stage.
Oh, okay. It almost looks like it was behind something. So,
Oh no, yeah, it was just through that portal.
okay. So where did you start? Now, exactly where did you start on this one?
Yeah, started from back here at the left.
Okay.
Yeah, so the pop up, pop up. There's a twisting target. I don't know what it's called exactly.
The drop turner?
Drop turner, yeah, drop turner.
Okay.
Go to this window, get really far no shoot target, pop pop, and the open target pop pop, get steal. It wasn't a good stage plan. It was a survival stage, and then just get these two through the window, get up and finish over here on the left, and then just finish it at the last position here.
So what would you do differently?
I saw the Super Squad post their Instagram, and with this one, not much differently. Uh, but I can talk about other stages where I could have done a lot differently. I think
Okay.
the one after this one. Yeah.
How do you think you did on this one?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think I did okay. Just dropped some quite a bit of Charlies, but other than that, it was okay.
You had 6 Charlies.
Yeah, so there was one open target where I had to bend down to shoot, and I shot the 2 Charlies on it, and I was beating myself over it.
Okay. Well, you ended up third overall.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah. So I mean, you're like, I don't know how well I did. Yeah. Yeah, third overall.
I mean, I was shooting open though, so you know,
So
yeah, yeah.
there's still a lot of very good shooters there. I
Yeah.
mean, Aaron Edmonds was there, national champion.
Oh yeah. I met Aaron from the match. Great guy. It was awesome meeting him. Yeah.
All right. So this is stage 11, correct?
Yeah, this one was a fun stage. It's a high hit factor stage. I
Okay.
really enjoyed this one too. It, it it was pretty well executed. I think I posted a video. Let me see.
Okay.
I could 11 this one. Yeah,
Whoop.
so even this one, people had a bunch of different stage plans that was different from mine. And I
Okay.
don't think I had the best stage plan, but execution was good. So
Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished, then let us show clip.
yeah, so that was pretty.
Can you go back about 5 seconds on that video?
About 5 seconds,
Yeah.
like here.
Almost. Is that the sliding target, the moving target back there?
Oh yeah, yeah. That wasn't a hard target at all.
No, I mean it's moving slow, but it still had to be fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun stage, but a lot of moving targets weren't as challenging as Pan American.
Oh, well tell me why.
They were just moving really slow, and it's USPSA targets. So it
Oh,
was,
so bigger targets moving slower.
yeah, and I'm in my well, personally the hardest target is the apex swinger, that's not showing as much. Yeah, the one that goes like this
Yeah.
and really fast. Those are the really challenging. But
Right.
a lot of swingers weren't going that fast, so I could just basically double it, like pop up in one pass and just, just
Really?
take one Charlie and be done with it.
Okay. So you were accepting of a Charlie on that one just
Yeah, I
because
was.
you save so much time.
Yeah, I mean,
And you're only losing 1 point anyway.
right. I mean, I shouldn't. I should still go for all alphas, but yeah, I was basically accepting a Charlie each run.
You got
Each.
beat by a carry optic shooter on that stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Max?
Nope.
Oh
Dazi.
no! Oh no!
And Gianni. Gianni won that stage.
Oh yeah, Gianni's good.
Yeah, he's real good. I like Gianni. Yeah, it was Gianni, Aaron, Dazi, and you.
Okay, cool. So
But
I was.
Eric Steiner was hanging right there with you. Seems like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But man, where was oh, something must have happened to Max on that one, Leo Grandis. Because he was all the way down at 22nd. That's unusual. Okay. All right, so the next stage then should be stage 12.
Yeah, this was my stage when everything was perfect, perfectly round almost. Oh.
Okay. All right, so I'm resizing this here real quick. I'm going to cut that in a little bit more. I don't need to see the description, nor do you. We can make the actual... There we go. That's better. All right, so it looks like 26 round stage, so still a big stage, but it doesn't look like... Oh, yeah, I guess you can run all the way down to the end of those walls, can't you?
You have to.
Okay, yeah. At first it was hard to see, but okay.
Yeah.
So walk us through this stage here. What was the big challenge on this stage?
Facing up range, pick up the gun. The big challenge was timing the two activators, or two moving targets, one drop turner and one swinger.
Okay.
I saw basically the entire squad before us, shoot through that because we always had to wait. And I was really carefully looking at how the moving targets were appearing, and I was basically betting on myself. Like, okay,
Oh.
Okay, so most people, what they did was to go the safe route. They they hit the popper. There was two. One was to the left was the drop turner, and then to the right was the swinger. And most people they just hit the popper, hit the drop turner, and swinger, and leave that position, right?
Okay.
But I carefully looked at how they're being activated, and I saw the swinger was appearing slightly sooner than the drop turner. So I bet on myself. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hit the steal with a popper, get the swinger as fast as possible, and then get the drop turner before it disappears. And I managed to pull that off, which was awesome. And I cut down like a whole second.
Impressive.
Yeah, over everybody.
Yeah, you second was Jacob, and he was a half second behind you.
Yeah.
But Gianni was third, and he was almost a second and a half behind you.
Yeah, I did
So
pretty good on this one.
yeah, you definitely blazed it on that one.
No pickup shots. Every shot counted, and the hits were pretty good too. So
Okay, now this being a 26 round stage, when you was that gun loaded or unloaded on the table?
loaded, just safety on.
So how many rounds is in your mag?
29 plus one, so 30 rounds.
Oh, okay. So you actually had four makeup shots if you needed it in the gun.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't have to reload.
Okay.
Yeah. If I had to reload, then I don't deserve to be shooting open right now.
Well, I'm not going to shoot open and
Yeah.
okay. But I'm just so that would be a big advantage over the carry optics guys
100%.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so I think what most people, most care optic shooters did was they pick up the gun, take two shots at that one target on the right, and then load, because there was a lot of dead time from that first position to the second position.
Okay. Well, you better have 24 rounds in that mag then, or 23 anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. 23.
Because that would be 26 exact, or 24. There'd be 24 more shots to take.
You're right. You're right. I think then I guess after the activator sequence.
Okay. So there was still time in there for other, like, carry optics to find a spot to reload without slowing themselves down.
Yeah. Oh, I guess with this particular stage, definitely the big stick was beneficial. The 26 round. Yeah, 100%.
So now here's something interesting because I would think that that would also give the PCC guys an advantage. But the first PCC shooter came in at 12th position. Was it something you think that was a little bit more difficult to maneuver the PCC gun through the stage, or?
Uh, Honestly, I can't speak for PCC because I don't really shoot
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, it should be fast, right?
Well, yeah, and I mean, I think I think the advantage with the PCC on some of these stages is one, they have their sticks bigger than yours, and I don't mean that in any way other than gun.
Yeah, it's like 40 plus rounds or something.
Yeah, and I think I've heard people say, I think the minimum I think I've heard people carry is a 35 round
Yeah,
stick, so magazine. But then at the same time, on these longer shots, they have a more accurate gun, so they have the advantage there as well. So it
yeah,
just kind of surprises me that the first PCC shooter I see is 12th, but I'm not a PCC shooter either, so I'm not. That's not a dig. It's not anything. I'm just curiosity. That's all.
yeah.
Now, would you do anything different? Obviously, you won the stage, so you're happy with what you did. You gambled. You bet on yourself.
I mean, I I was confident enough, so I would say it was an investment. It wasn't a gamble. I knew I
So
could get it.
if you if you shot this as a carry optic shooter getting ready for nationals, would you have shot that sequence differently?
Other than the reload part, yes, 100% the same.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. You would have just found a place in there to reload, but other than that, that whole sequence with the activator would be the exact same.
Yes.
Okay. Now, now that you've been shooting open, how much less does your dot move when you shoot compared to your carry optics gun?
Oh, yeah, it's a big improvement. The comp really, really works, and it's a night and day. Basically, carry optics, I have to put grip pressure to keep that dot like honed, but open, you just all you have to do is basically aim.
So basically, just don't drop the gun.
Yeah, just have a obviously you still want to have a good grip pressure, but
Sure.
all you have to do is just pick up, give have a good posture, just rip it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Now I know why people shoot open.
Yeah, open is awesome. I love shooting it.
Grip it and rip it.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to lucky number 13.
Oh, this one was my worst, I think. It was so rough.
Well, I will be. Uh-oh.
Yeah, for sure. I did really bad on this one.
All right. I'm going to have to. I have to search. Hold on. Oh, I
Let's
just went
just
right
skip
past
it.
you.
Let's
You-
just skip this stage.
All right. So it looks like you're standing inside that V, correct?
There's two X marks.
Okay, but it's in, so it's
Oh
outside
yeah,
of the
yeah,
shooting
yeah.
area.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention is I'm glad there was no like really hosey stage in this match, where targets are like super close, and it's point blank shooting. So that was really good. I really appreciate the stage designers for not putting hoser stages.
Okay, so even though you didn't care for the fact you're not complaining, but even though you don't care for the fact that it was mostly large stages, you're also happy that they didn't have like a 6 to 8 round hoser stage.
Yeah, I mean, the only time a hoser stage is worthy is when it's really technical. But
Define technical in a hoser stage.
like it's not like, it's in front of you, all open targets 3 yards away and just really straightforward. Um, I'm good at hosing. I have no problem with that. It's just it's just kind of silly. You're just going around, just running and gunning. It's yeah, it's
With no real effort made to have to aim or
yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
Okay.
If a hosey stage is technical, then it would probably include one that's like a really hard target, or even though they're closer, there's penalty targets. So you can't
No
just
shoots
wait.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, you still have
Right.
to aim things like that. So um, generally speaking, like hosey stages are not really technical, but I've seen very technical hosey stages too. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So did everybody start where that fake person is in the diagram?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you go left or right first?
Yeah, I think this one was pretty straightforward with the direction. Everybody pretty much started from like left and then just moved up.
Went to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, just looking at it, I was like, that's where I would. It looks like I'd go left, shoot far, and then start turning to the right, shooting, and then move to the right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So what was it about this stage that threw you off? What happened?
Oh, this one, yeah, this is the one that I didn't have a good stage plan. My stage plan was really bad, and I saw some other guys shoot it, and I was like, okay, this is what I missed out. Like, I just didn't have a good stage plan, and there were some steel targets that were pretty far, like maybe 20 yards away, 20 to 25, small poppers, and I missed quite a bit. I had a lot of pickup shots on the steel, so that kind of slowed
Okay.
me down. And then
Okay.
there was a swinger at about 17 yards, I believe, uh, or more. I
The
can't
one
really.
behind the hardcover way back there?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I put like 4 shots on it. I didn't get a good side picture, but
Did you have 4 hits?
yeah, all four. Like in this match, I took a lot of extra shots, right? And I had all shots in them, pretty much. Um, it's just I'm just too scared to take a mic.
Well, let me ask you this though. What do you think that had you stopped? So, like this one, you fired 4 shots on it.
Yeah.
Would it have changed your standing negatively if you had just stopped at 2?
I mean, it did. Like I wasted a whole lot of time shooting four
No,
shots.
but right. But what I'm saying is, if you had only shot 2 shots and just said, "Forget it,"
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they're at, but I'm leaving it that way and I'm done.
Oh, I
Would
mean, I had at least a Charlie Alpha Charlie, or I didn't have a Delta on any of those targets.
Okay, so were you just not confident in your shot calling then? Like it just didn't look good?
Right.
You said not a good sight picture?
So what I was seeing was I don't have my dot on inside the alpha zone. So I'm like, okay, that's Charlie. That's really bad, Charlie. Charlie. Uh, and when that happens at high speed, I'm constantly trying to drive alphas, right?
Okay.
And a lot of times on moving targets, it's not easy to track alpha zone. So when I took extra shots, it was because my dot wasn't exactly inside the alpha zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like though that's one of the advantages of major power factor is you don't necessarily have to have
Yeah.
all.
Right.
So are you over confirming then? Are you being overly
Yeah.
precise?
And and some of it is because like I said, I'm too scared of having the getting the mic, and every time a lot of times when I was shooting a stage, the squad behind me, which was the super squad that came over to basically watch, and I couldn't accept the mic, so I was just like, ah, let me get my hits. So yeah,
Oh
so
my gosh.
psychological stuff going on too.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, so that was stage lucky number 13, not your favorite.
That
So
was
stage 14.
14 all steel. It was a good stage.
Oh, all steel.
Yeah, I had fun on this one too, but I didn't do too well.
I wouldn't say you did bad.
Yeah, but I did good until like one position where I really choked up on one steel. That was the hardest steel, like very far, and it was partially visible. That really took out like almost a second and a half, I think. And then it wasn't a
Ooh.
perfect execution, so yeah, I would have shot it differently.
Now, was this man, there is a lot of steel.
I think it was 21 one steel.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, was this kind of like a memory stage for steel?
Yeah, I think I'll pull up the.
So
It's
this is
not.
like Carry Optics Nationals. Remember that one all steel stage that was like,
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, it
I
was a
like that.
memory stage of steel.
I like that stage. That was.
Oh,
I love
thanks. I did not.
it. I mean, did you forget
That's
a target?
I am pleading the fifth. I do not have to answer that question. I did, and I
Ah!
had a great plan. I just executed it poorly.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. I enjoyed it. This was good. Just not executed well. All right. That's about it for that up range.
Okay. All right. So now you're starting back over at stage one.
Yeah, so at this point where we finished the last stage and after the chrono, um, I went back to five by myself, and then well, we're still waiting. Like two, there was like two squads still shooting this bay. But I went to stage five by myself to finish it. Um, because I wasn't in my squad and I'm just trying to like shoot the stage while other squad is trying to shoot. I
Mm-hmm.
was kind of distracted and I was trying to I felt rushed. I didn't really like that and I was getting tired, so I was
Okay.
focused. Um, I wish I really I stayed focused until the last moment, but this is where I was starting to lose focus. So
So you ended up having to shoot five, six, seven, one, two, three, and four.
five, six, seven, five, six, seven, one, one.
Oh, that's right, because you shot two, three, four the morning before.
Right.
I'm sorry,
So there's
or the
seven.
afternoon before.
Yeah, each range. Yeah. So I had to shoot four more on top of the second day schedule.
All right. So come on, there we go. So this is stage five.
Yeah,
Well, you didn't do bad.
I know, but I'm too ashamed to show my stage run. It was pretty bad.
Well, June, you were seventh
Okay, but let me. What, seventh in the in division?
overall.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's open division, but I did okay in the beginning, but
Okay,
I
June, you were third in open
I dropped
overall.
I dropped way too many points, because I wasn't really aiming that hard, uh, and then
Okay,
I shot like I took like four shots at one steal. So let's see if I can pull that up. Okay, is this one? One second. Entire screen. Visual. I like the visual start. It kind of, stirs up some variety to the. Can you see
Are
it?
you ready?
yep.
Bye.
So table start, unloaded table start.
This is where I start messing up. Yeah.
So that's where you were saying like that swinger was moving slow enough. You just double tapped it.
Yeah, plus like, the whole thing appears, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just get off Charlie and be done with it on one pass.
Okay. I that wasn't I okay, you had one target that you took some extra shots on. It was still pretty darn quick.
That was four shots. So yeah, that was pretty bad.
I get it, but again, you were third in open, and then there was a gap between you and the fourth guy.
I see.
So, yeah, I don't think you did too poorly on that one, June.
Thank
You're
you.
very hard on yourself.
I mean, Dave, I'm trying to, I'm trying to get up there.
Dude, you haven't shot open. This is your first ever major open match, correct?
I mean, true, but Jacob went from production to CO, no problem. So Gotta keep that
Yeah,
keep that up.
well, he's been shooting CO and production back and forth. So, and I don't think there's really, if you think mechanically, you can use the same gun in production and carry optics and have the same grip angle and everything.
Yeah, it's easy. Just put a dot on
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
exactly. All right, so this is stage one.
Stage 6.
Okay, so you did do five, six, seven. All right.
Oh, so by the way, so on day one, I shot 3 stages. Most of my squad mates shot 4 stages. Um, but there were moments when we could have shot an empty stage and shoot more stage before they shut down the match. Um, so stage 5 was the biggest hiccup. That's where like 3 to 4 squads were just stacked.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're just waiting hours and hours in stage 5. And at one point, it was stage 7, which is the low round count. This one. Uh, Stage 7, I walked up and I talked to the RO, and he's like, "Yeah, like this is, pretty empty for the most part, because like, you know, where it's slow is stage 5." So stage 7 was completely empty, and the squad before us had actually stage 6. There were also backed up multiple squads,
Okay.
but stage 7 was completely empty, and we could have shot it. So I try to talk to Billy to see if he would let us do it, but they wouldn't. So we only ended up shooting 3 stages or 4. On day 2, same thing happened. We're completely backed up, 2, 3 squads, just can't move forward. And same thing happened. Stage 7 was completely empty. So I'm like, okay, Billy, like we're really fast. Just let us shoot. And by then he's like, okay, just go shoot. Because it can't get any worse. There's already like 2, 3 squads backed up in stage 6 and 5. So it can't get any worse. So we shot that stage, and by the time we're done with stage 7, the squad in stage 6 were just moving in, so it was perfect. So everything worked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you shot seven before six.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm pulling up stage seven now then. Your stage six is pretty solid too.
Oh, thanks.
All right, so so this looks like a little bigger one. Maybe let me fix the look of this here. Oop. There we go. It looks like, is that a swinger behind a hardcover way back there on the back left?
Yeah, this one, bobber, it was a monkey target, a monkey swinger.
Oh yeah, the funky monkey.
Yeah,
That
and a
that's what I call it.
regular apex swinger.
Okay. Now this is also a.
It's a part-time
Oh,
stage.
this is the only short stage.
Yep, this is the only short stage.
And it looks like there's what, 12 rounds?
Yeah, and it's Virginia count.
Ah, okay. All right, so walk me through this. Where are we starting?
You start at that X in the middle outside the shooting area.
Oh, up front.
Yeah, so everybody had their own stage plan. Uh, this was pretty technical too, like on how to shoot it, because I think it's part-time stage 10 seconds.
Let me see.
Okay, it doesn't
Yeah,
show.
they're not. No, it doesn't tell you what the time was. Time is just
I
zero.
I think it was 10 seconds, but I saw somebody say 12 seconds, but I'm not sure. Um, but I'll show you what I did.
Okay. I like this. More show and tell.
Part-time. All right, this one. Oops. You see it?
Yep.
Okay. So I think my stage plan was pretty good. I had probably about a second to spare before the buzzer went off again. But I should have utilized every second of it to get better shots and not rush to the finish. So I
Okay.
got a lot.
Are you ready? Stand by. Clear, clear, hammer down.
Yep. That was
That's the one where Isaac Lockwood got the picture of him in the air shooting that last target.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Max Michelle he got 12 alphas on that.
Wow. I think he had
That's
yeah, he had a really similar stage plan, but yeah, he did amazing.
dude, he beat everybody by more than 8% on that one.
Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he's the only one that cleaned it. The only one.
Only one.
Yep.
Yeah. The champ.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
I really thought I was
wild.
gonna clean it too, but yeah.
Yeah, he ate that stage's lunch.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
All right, so now you go back to stage 6, right?
Yeah, stage 6. I thought this
Okay.
was fun too. Very, very good stage.
Yeah, when I saw you did yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's starting up range all the way, or I'm sorry, down range, and you back up and then finish on the bus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a couple targets you had to shoot from inside the bus.
Yeah. It was just the open and 3 steals at I think about 20 yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are there any swingers on this one? Or
No,
bobbers or
all static.
nothing? Oh, okay. Well, there's an unusual one.
Yeah.
And it looks like 32 round stage.
Yeah, very high round count.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess it's just straightforward. Start all the way up front and then work your way back.
Yeah. For this one, there wasn't too many varieties to stage plans, just execution.
Right. And I assume that's just because they made everybody start in the same spot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you were third on that one overall.
Who was the first?
Max Leograndis.
Oh, PC. Okay.
Yeah. And then it was Eric Steiner, you, and then Aaron Edens right behind you.
Nice.
So it went 1 PCC, 3 open shooters, followed by 4 carry optics. Because after Aaron, it was Max, Mason, Nils, and Jacob. Man.
Yeah.
So
I
was
think,
stage 1 was your last stage then, right?
yes, stage 1 was my last stage, and I messed that up so bad.
Oh, okay.
I skipped the whole target.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you have a failure to shoot at or?
Yeah, so I think it's called FTASA.
Yes.
Failure to engage.
Yes. Failure to shoot at.
Shoot at, yes, that one. And 2
Yep.
mics.
Wow. Yeah, that is
It hurt my.
okay. So
Thanks.
how did you so what walk me through the stage then?
I mean, I'm just gonna like talk about it for just a
Yeah.
little.
Well, what
I
I mean is
yeah.
tell me like how is the stage what was your plan? How was the stage supposed to go? And then you can talk about what, you know.
Oh, yeah, my plan. So you see the zebra on the right, right?
Yes.
So you walk in, take the zebra, open the door, which activates the bobber, no shoot bobber, and there's an open target. So just open the
Where
door. Uh,
where's the no shoot bobber or where's the bobber?
okay, I'll use the cursor. So
Okay.
buzzer goes off. Get this. This was not that close. It was probably like maybe 15 yards.
Oh
So
wow.
pop, open the door. Bobber, no shoot bobber comes out, so I get that pop pop, and then get this one open target, pop pop,
Okay.
and then transition and start walking to the right. Pop pop. There's open pop 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 pop. Three open targets as you walk through, and
Okay.
then um, from this like right in position here where my cursor is,
Mm-hmm.
there's another open target visible to the left side, which is
Okay.
what I skipped completely.
Oh,
I,
I gotcha.
I skipped that. I just shot the steel, uh, the paper. Um, there's another paper here next to the right of steel
Okay.
paper. Basically, this one was on the left side.
Gotcha.
So it was steel, paper, paper, and then there's another steel here. And then move to the left, see this steel and open target.
Okay.
And then there was a no shoot target on this wall, this one. And then I transitioned to the last target to the left of it. I believe this one. Yeah.
So did you have to come back a little bit then and shoot through that break in the wall?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if there was a port or if you had to back up. Okay.
Yeah, I backed up a little bit.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, this one I got in a small argument with one of the shooters in the squad, and I couldn't really focus on this one.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a bummer. But overall, it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I met some cool people. I got to shoot a lot of open guns. I got to try them, which was good. I met cool people, so everything worked out. Food was great. The banquet was nice. They had plenty of food. No running out of food. Just
That's good. That's
coming.
always a plus.
Yeah. Um, one bummer is they just did 100% random draw for prizes. Just
Oh, okay. So it didn't matter where you placed.
yeah, I mean even Aaron, who placed first place in open, didn't get any prize.
Aaron works for the military. Aaron gets everything.
Yeah, there you go. Like, yeah. See, he gets
I mean,
everything.
look, they paid for his trip.
Yeah, but guys like me, like I have to pay for my trip and I get no prizes. Like it's kind of not cool.
Welcome to my world, June. I got to pay for everything and I don't get cool prizes. I know. I know there's a difference there. So that's just
I
that
mean,
is a joke.
I'm shooting a lot of rounds, to prepare for the match and stuff, right? So it's it hurts.
All right. So tell me, I kind of know what you didn't care for. There's a couple things that I didn't care for listening to you, but so tell me the pluses, the negatives, and why we should shoot it.
Dragons Cup?
Yep. Not open Dragons Cup.
Yeah, so Dragons Cup technical match because it's not hosey. They put targets, they hide targets here and there. Uh, Position in and out makes it challenging. uh, and it's early in the season, so you can kind of get a good warm up. It's like an area match, but not really. Um, so it's not a bad match to shoot. Like it's a good match, not hosey, so you can get pretty good practice out of it too, like good experience out of it. Yeah.
Okay. What did you not care for about it?
Way too many 30 plus round stages. Again, I stand by what I say. For a match to be good, they don't have to have that many long courses. Like a match can be really good with a good balance of, you know, different sized courses.
Right.
So that one I didn't really care for. Uh, the environment is pretty hostile, I realized. One year or last year, it was very hot, very, very hot. Just toasty, just Texas heat, extreme.
Wait a
Um,
minute.
yeah,
June, you
yeah.
live in Las Vegas. It gets stupid hot there.
That's why we never have any matches.
Okay. All right.
But I mean, but speaking of Vegas, weather's amazing now. April, May, it's just perfect. It's a perfect place for shooting. Until,
Perfect place for Dragons Cup 4.0.
yeah, exactly. They should just bring it out here. I think, yeah, it
There
would
you
be all.
go.
Yeah, just perfect day. You don't have to worry about cold weather. You don't have to worry about rain. You don't have to worry about, you know, just really volatile weather. It's awesome right now. Come to Vegas, guys. Um,
And plenty of places for people to stay.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's like $50 Airbnb and flights are cheap. I think this should be the mecca of shooting, not Arizona.
So, so did you stay in a hotel?
Yeah, I stayed at Holiday Inn. I was supposed to stay with one guy, but he got sick and pulled out of the match. So, oh yeah, one thing is I was supposed to leave after shooting the AM schedule on Sunday, but because of all these delays, like I shot what 10 stages on Sunday, and we finished by barely finished by like 6 p.m., 5 p.m. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it was yeah. That's one thing too. Like the match flow was pretty
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 brutal.
tough. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I really applaud the ROs who stuck around to to run the stages. Like that's some hard work for sure, 100%. Like, oh my God, I think they should get paid more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the ROs were, I don't know how they pulled it off, but because I was pretty whiny. Um, yeah, we got done by like 5 p.m. We're pretty much the last squad to finish, even though we're the fastest squad. But yeah, things just get backed up, and yeah, we finished by 5. We started at 7:45. I even suggest them. So in Pan American, they shut down the match on I believe day 1 or 2 uh, because it was pouring, the rain. So they shut it down and they told us to come back out really early, like maybe 30 minutes earlier to start early, um, and it worked. Uh, Starting early works. You can just start ahead and you get back on schedule, right? So I suggested that idea to the range master. Hey, instead of starting at 7:45, we should just start like 30 minutes to an hour earlier. I'm sure everybody. I don't think anyone would have issues waking up a little bit earlier. And they're like, no, we're not gonna do that. So, yeah, we started at 7:45 exactly, and finished by 5 p.m. It was a long day.
That's a long day, especially when you're only expecting to shoot 2 half days, you know?
Yeah, and if the weather was pretty nice, it would have been just a nice day out. But everybody's just like,
Yeah.
All day. Yeah.
Wow. So it never really got warm on that day, huh?
I was really I was expecting it to get better throughout the day, but the whole day it was exactly the same. Just 40 degrees, chill wind. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So why should we all shoot Dragons Cup 4.0?
So that all said, I still think it's a, they put out a lot of good effort and good stages, which is what really matters at the end of the day. Um, I think it's worth shooting. The timing is good. It's, early in the season, so uh, I think it's good experience. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it got a lot more exposure with Carry Optics being in June and the guys on the Super Squad looking for an opportunity to shoot major matches before
Yeah.
Carry Optics Nationals.
Yeah.
You ended up having all those Super Squad guys there.
Yeah.
So I think that just hyped it up a little more and people see more videos of it. So I think it'll fill up again next year pretty quick.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the people who are involved in the match, they try to, at least they try to make things go well, and I can see the effort there. So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, as long as there's effort and trying to fix problems, I think it's all good. Yeah, but
Okay.
it was tough for the shooters, I think, and the ROs. Like I had to change my flight.
Right, because
Yeah.
I assume you had an earlier flight on Sunday and you missed it.
Yeah, I changed that and basically paid premium because I'm, booking last minute flight for Monday. So, yeah, it didn't help.
Right. Okay. Well, hey, at least you won a stage. You got some money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably what it cost you to go premium on the flight change.
Yeah. Yeah. A little less, but still, it helps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything else that so who you said the food was good? Did they have I guess someone catered?
Yeah, we did it at a really nice hotel, Marriott. They just had some Mexican food this time, and I liked
West
it.
Texas. Yeah.
Yeah. Food
I
in
mean,
Texas.
you're like an hour from the border of Mexico, so it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like super authentic Mexican, but um, yeah,
But
good food.
what about and I'm not talking the banquet though, but what about like for lunch or during the day if people wanted to get food? Was there a food truck or something like that there?
I think there was, and I tried to get some food, but on Sunday at least, everything was like closed, so I couldn't really get anything. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah. I think last time they had like lunch, and I think it has to do with the weather, maybe this year. But last year, they had, food, lunch for people. Yeah.
Well, I could see too. I mean, on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, if you're shooting a half day one day, half day the other, there's really no lunch. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Sunday, you guys are there all day.
Yeah.
So, ugh,
Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty rough.
yeah, that would be rough. Any last comments on Dragons
Let's
Cup?
see. Let me go through my list. No
Yeah,
hope.
I don't see anything on mine.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I think that covered everything. And I don't mean to, talk bad about the match. I like the match, uh, but a lot of improvements to be made.
Yeah, I don't think you're talking bad about it. I mean, you're just,
Okay.
things happen. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the backup is just a byproduct of having so many large stages. You know, it takes a while to shoot them, to score them, reset them. You know what I mean? It just takes time. That's where a nice blend also helps with the flow
Yep.
of the match. So yeah,
100%.
it's just a byproduct. That's all.
Yeah.
So I mean, you said you'd shoot it again, so that's all really that needs to be said. So so there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, June, it was fun catching up with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, one more thing.
Okay.
So I guess like a lot of people showed up to the match and they kind of saw how I was performing. I'm still getting better. Nowhere near the top shooters. Still moving up uh, by a little every time and. Um, I'm teaching on the side, and a few people reached out after the match to take my class. So, on the personal side, it's going pretty well for me.
Nice.
Yeah, and guys, Summit City is good stuff. Yeah.
Now you are Advent Innovative, correct?
Oh yeah, the website. Yeah.
Okay. So so if people would like to take a class from you, they just go to your Instagram page, click on the link, and they can get
Or
a hold of you
just
there.
message me on Instagram. That works perfect. That's basically what's
Okay.
everyone's done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, easy day. Good
All
for
right.
you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks.
you're still a rookie to open, really.
I mean, all the fundamentals are pretty same in pistol shooting, so it
Right.
applies. Yeah, universally.
But timing and where can you push it? There's still a lot of little nuances there.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's
So
in open division I can really maximize that speed potential. Yeah, it's fun.
yep. Yeah, you got that quickness working for you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Thanks again.
All right, thanks, Dave. I'll talk to you again.
Absolutely. Take care.
You going to a CONET?
Uh, I don't know. I'm on the wait list
Oh
and
my God.
I've applied for a media badge, but I haven't heard a thing.
My
So I
one
don't
of
know.
my good friends is also on the wait list, and it hurts. Like, come on, they can do it. Don't let
Yeah.
your hopes down, because a lot of people pull out last minute. So yeah,
Someone else has said the exact same thing. Someone said, even if you just have a media badge, he's like, take your stuff because
yeah,
people cancel last minute. So
yeah, yeah. If you can make it, you shoot it. That's the motto that I've been saying to people.
there you go.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thanks, Dave.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.